Hello everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Pack Rats TCG. I'm your host, Good Dr. Dan, and today we're going to be opening, not Flesh and Blood, but we got a couple of boxes of Commander Legends. I'm only looking at the price guide that I have here on the internet for MTG Goldfish. It's just like the one that's the easiest to use. We're in the hunt for Jeweled Lotus, Hull Breacher, Opposition Agent, Jessica's Will, and Apex Devastator are the top valued cards. I haven't opened any of this. I think, oh, well, no, that's wrong. I've opened up 6 packs or so of this. A buddy of mine got a couple of draft packs, and he got Hull Breacher, he got Opposition Agent, he got some good cards. So let's hope we get the similar luck. This is the draft edition. I'm pretty sure there's 24 packs in here, I think, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna just slice it open ever so. I can't find my scalpel anywhere, so I've been using this. It's just not as precise. Doesn't feel as good. Let's move this light a little bit so you don't get such a heavy layer. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry for wobbling the camera a little bit. These just right up here. We'll never take it out of the box. And I think there's more cards in these packs as well. It's not just your standard 15 cards. I think there's 20. Yeah, 20 cards. I honestly wasn't even looking at the pack. If we can get a foil Jeweled Lotus or Hull Breacher, that'd be crazy. You may notice I'm wearing a long sleeve today. It is incredibly, incredibly cold in Missouri today. It's -3. Now, that may not compare to some people out there, but to me, that's insane. I don't really have much to say about these. I don't really know a lot about them. See, War Room, and I think this is like the alternate cards. Exquisite Hunter. Okay, so I've actually seen this Prismatic Piper before. I don't think the price on this is correct. It's saying Prismatic Piper is worth $4. I don't think so. I think it's probably worth maybe $1. Put that over there, and we'll just put our tokens, stuff like that, to the side. Yeah, the packs are nice and easy to open though, which is good. Dragon Day. We'll go through the comments for a little bit since I haven't really done any of this. Little mana rock right there. Okay. Command Tower. They downcycled the rarity of Command Tower, which is different. Okay, let's move this around a little bit since they're rare. So these are a small pile of uncommons. Yeah, see, it's kind of weird. I don't know if I should move the commons here. I think these are just like your Commander uncommons, but yeah, downcycle Command Tower. Okay, the Mace. That's a Seb art, right? Yep. Yeah, his art's really good. Feast of Succession. Arcane Signet. No, that's actually that is a good uncommon. I'll put that up there. That is our Horizon Stone. And Sluck All Ingesting. Keleth Sunmane Familiar. That's a crazy looking horse. And a little Elf Archer. So, I mean, yeah, they do give you less packs per booster, but there are more cards per booster pack. So you get close to similar. We'll still scroll through the commons a little bit. See, Commander Sphere. It's another good common. Lieutenant. Ordeal. Sweet Gum Recluse. That's Flash, Cascade, Reach. And when Sweet Gum enters the battlefield, put 3/1/1 counters on it for each new target creature that enters the battlefield this turn. Oh, okay. So it's like a cascade effect that cascades off that. Master Smith. We got a Mythic Sock Shima of 1,000 eyes, faces. It's actually one of the more valuable ones. This says it's $7.78. It's actually a really cool card too. That's dope. Okay, put that up there, and then common foil and treasure. Cool, one mythic already. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera stand. Still trying to get over that. It's right there in my face, so it's kind of hard to see around it. Yeah, I like all the little artifacts and stuff. That's cool. Oh, it's a 7-drop, whatever that is. Pack Beast. Let's see. Path of Ancestry. Man, that's a cool card. I'd love to have that in foil. That'd be awesome. Mindless Automaton. Volcanic Torrent. Demonic Lore. Soul of Eternity. Another rare. Crack Thumbless. Krark. Ooh, a full art Jessica Thrice Reborn. That's awesome. Let's put that up there. Mythics. Foil uncommon. Ingenuity Engine. Another Prismatic Piper. And a little Monarch card. See, that's why I don't think that Prismatic Piper is accurately depicted on here. Maybe a foil Prismatic Piper, but I don't think a regular Prismatic Piper is worth $4. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is. The Anger, the Skill, the Onslaught, Root Weaver Druid, Essor, I don't know. Wardwind Familiar. Goes into Commander uncommon slot. Blim, Comedian Genius. Comedic. Defiant Salvager. And a little token. Okay. Well, so far, so good. We got a full art. A little Jessica action. I don't have any opinions on Jessica. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite, but we might take a look at her at the end and see if she's got anything worth her right on there. Let's see. Open the Armory, Slaughter the Strong, Guildless Commons. Wheel of Misfortune is actually a good card. It's on like the high-end part of the list. It's probably worth at least a couple dollars. I think I pulled this card in foil in those couple of draft packs I opened. Numa. The Thorn of Glades. Oh, that's a foil Commander Sphere. That looks really cool. Oh, there's a lot of like foil crimping on the side over here. You can see that, but whatever. The foiling does not look as good as Zendikar. It has more of a aluminum foil look and less of like a platinum look. I think that this is probably not printed in Japan. Japanese printers have a different texture to them. I don't know. It's hard to explain. A Golem, Fleet Victim, Amphin Mutineer, Jura, Tormid, and a foil rare Amphin Mutineer. It's actually a very subtle foil. It's almost Is that right? It's like the only part of the art that's foiled is his sword. Everything else isn't. That's different. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. See that in the light? Trying to get that just a reflection? I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Unless that was a specific design choice, but it's not really much of a foil card, is it? Copy. Well, it doesn't mean our chances of getting a foil jeweled lotus are 0, but they are definitely reduced. Let's see. Start running through these cards a little quicker now. Rupture Spire. Scholar of the Ages is a super, super good uncommon card. When Scholar of the Ages enters the battlefield, return up to target instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. So you typically don't pay full cost for it. There's a lot of different ways to get this out. Lore Seeker Stone, Scaled Behemoth, Triumphant Reckoning. Triumphant Reckoning is not in the top list, but we got another mythic, which is awesome. But to be fair, there are a ton of mythics in this set. Go. Jared. Thank you, Jared. Universal Solvent. It's actually a pretty card. And a soldier. That's the first third of the box down. Yeah, we're going to pick up speed because I don't want to waste all your guys' time. Scholar. Val. 3 visits. Very good card. Scroll Racks. Scroll Racks, that's an awesome card. Unfortunately, it's only worth like $4 in this set, but that's awesome. So super glad we got a Scroll Racks. Rivik, a Dragon's Egg, another copy. Start running through this, talk a little faster, try to talk about just the cards, not what I'm doing. So you can get over 2 days. Ingenuity Engine. Meteor Golem, super commonly used. Cast Down, Promise of Tomorrow, Ick, Dargo, a cold foil, I guess that's what you call that, alternate cold foil, Para. That's kind of cool. That actually goes in the Prismatic Piper slot. Same card slot. So, see if you can get him on a card like this. I don't think he's that important. To the uncommons. Explosion of Riches. Supreme Will. Grafted War Gear. Blasphemous Act. That's another good rare. Really good rare. Uncommon. Hans. 9th Bridge Patrol. And see, there's no way this card's $4. Prismatic Piper. Like I said, it's probably worth $1. Super glad we got a Scroll Racks though. That's awesome. That's actually a card I kind of wanted to see. It's not one of the main cards, but it's still a card I wanted to see. Perfect. Wow. That's a cool card. Nightshade Harvester. Abomination of Llanowar. A Legion. And People on a Kite. That's the card we got for our cold foil, or whatever you want to call that. I'll call it a cold foil. It doesn't look anything like Flesh and Blood's cold foil, but it is a cold foil, I guess. Blade, Vowed Lightning, Brass, Jessica's Will. Jessica's Will is actually a $10 rare. That's awesome. Thrasher, Obek, another foil rare, the Recruiter. Awesome. So maybe we can get, well, let's see if we can get 3 foil rares. It is kind of, you know, since there's a foil in every pack and there's an absolute ridiculous amount of mythics, I think that getting foils of these cards isn't going to be too difficult for me specifically. Pride of the Perfect. Oh, Rejuvenating Springs. Land Cycle. Cool. 2 more uncommons. Rummaging Goblin. You know, I'm just super glad that I get to open up these cards and I get to have people watch. That's awesome. Awesome to me. Codex Shredder. Human Defector. Mask of Memory. Plague Reaver. That Woman and Her Friend. See, it's a very abrupt. This is like an old school foil. The Judge. Like whenever they first introduced foil and they just like took it over the top to where you couldn't even read the card. It was so foily. Yeah. Yeah. Leave a comment if you've had some of those packs. You open up, you can't even read the card. It's so foily. Port Razor. The Goblin Weaponsmith. Zara and the Pirate's Cutlass. Thank you for the sword. Okay. Going into our last third. Let's start running through these comments a little bit quick as I can. Daring Sabotage. Fetter. Sifter Swarm. Sphinx of the Second Sun. Sphinx of the Second Sun is not on this top list. So, but it's a mythic, so I'm happy. Uncommon. Angelic Gift. I wonder if you can get I don't know if it's possible, but what if you could get 2 Jewel Lotuses in 1 pack? Is that possible? Because it's technically you can put it in 2 different slots. I don't know. Wishful thinking. The will. It's not the will we're looking for, but it is a will. Okay. See, Prismatic Piper. Oops, I moved the card. Put our token on top of the Prismatic Piper. I will say, though, those cold foil cards do look kind of cool. We'll take a look at it after this video, towards the end of it. I mean, we are coming up on 20 minutes anyway, so if you stuck this long, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Furnace, Siren, Guilds, Court of Ambition. Ambition? There we go. I can use words. Oh, that's a cool looking dragon. Oh, Blim, comedic genius. Wow. Okay, that's a cold foil rare, I guess. That's cool. I mean, I don't see him on the top list here, but that doesn't mean he's not worthless. I assume he's worth something. I'm gonna try to get more Commander Legends, because I kind of like getting the foils, and it really helps me pad out my collection. Oh, 3! Wow! Oh, wow! 3 foils in 1 pack. Holy crap! Jeez. No wonder some of these cards aren't worth anything. You can get 3 rares in 1 pack. That and the collector's edition. That's what I was trying to say. The collector's edition. Coastline. A Kurama's will. We're looking for Jessica's will. A kitty cat. Tide. Warden of Eva's Isle. I don't know, I was dramatic. Well, we're coming up on the last 3 packs here. We haven't struck gold yet. We haven't got the Hull Breacher, Opposition Agent, or Jewel Lotus. Jewel Lotus is around $75. That's crazy for a new Magic set. Oh, Thought Vessel. Magus of the Order. A Big Wolf. Some other dude. Benevolent Blessing. Alright. Second to last pack. Can we pull it out here at the end? Can we get lucky like we did in the other sets of cards? That last card being super, super awesome. Fencing Ace is really good uncommon for especially beginner decks. Raska's Debaser. Radiant. Oh, see, I saw the foil on the side there, and I about pooped. I almost pooped my pants there. And this is the last pack. Well, let's see if we can maybe hit a Hull Breacher. Get lucky there right at the end or something. Lightning Rig Crew. Hunter's Insight. Merchant Raiders. And, oh, wrong turn. Ghost. Kodama. And Sentinel Spider. Okay, that was, you know, we didn't really like go a 10 out of 10 run here, but it could have been worse, I suppose. We could have got less mythics. I would like to see some more arcane signets. I mean, they're not like super valuable, but it's just because it's in the uncommon slot, and it actually has value in the uncommon slot. That's good. Hopefully I'm going to be getting a hold of some Kaldheim boxes. I know the draft boxes aren't worth their weight in paper. I mean, you probably could buy a box of printer paper and be worth more than the cards that are inside of it, just due to the sheer fact of the set boxes and collector's boxes and everything like that. We'll run through our mythics real quick, because I didn't even read in them. Sphinx of the Second Sun, flying at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, or main phase 2. You get an additional beginning phase after this. Beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw steps. That's pretty neat. It's kind of like almost getting a turn again. Port Razor. When Port Razor deals combat damage to a player, untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there's additional combat phase. Port Razor can't attack a player if it has already attacked this turn. Additional combat phase. Scroll Rack. Pay 1, tap, exile any number of cards from your hand face down. Put that many cards from the top of your deck, the top of your library, not deck, sorry, wrong game, into your hand. Then look at the exiled cards and put them on the top of your library in any order. It's like a more efficient way to scry. Triumphant Reckoning. Return all artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalker cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. I think I had this card on foil. It was one of the first cards I pulled. Jeska, Thrice Reborn. Jeska, Thrice Reborn enters the battlefield with loyalty counters on it for each time you've cast a commander from your commander zone this game. Okay. For 0... choose target creature until your next turn. If that target creature would deal combat damage to one of your opponents, it deals triple that damage. Okay. Minus X, so whichever you want. Jeska, Thrice Reborn, deals X damage to each of up to 3 targets. Jeska, Thrice Reborn can be your commander partner. Okay. That's kind of neat. You may search for Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. Enters the battlefield as a copy of another creature you control, except for itself. The legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. So it's a copy card, which is kind of nice. It's like a little copycat. That's pretty cool. And then we'll look at these cold foil cards, because that's pretty neat. Wow. Well, these look pretty nice. It does kind of look like they've been like dabbed with aluminum foil. You know, like a gold leaf, kind of like that, but with like aluminum. They don't look bad. I do think Flesh and Blood's cold foils look better, but this is definitely a pretty take for Magic to do. It'd be kind of neat if they did like an alternate art thing for the cold foils, but I do think they're just kind of hopping on the bandwagon due to the success of Flesh and Blood in 2019 into 2020. But either way, thanks everybody who made it this far. Tell me anything you need to tell me down in the comments. I'll try to answer as much as I can. If you want, feel free to subscribe so you can see more. I try to make videos at least 2 times per week. I've been really, really busy lately, and since with this being super cold outside, it's also kind of hard for my mail people to get product to me. I don't really want to put any of them at risks, so I try to order as little as possible during this time. Like the roads have been really, really bad. It's below 0. I don't want to put them at any more time than they have to. But thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day.